it's with great pleasure that we welcome onto the stage here at Twickenham on the O2 Blue Room stage. Put your hands together, show your appreciation for Dan Cole, Jamie George, and Elliot Daly. Welcome. Oh, I do love a confetti cannon. So, fellas, first of all, on behalf of O2's customers and behalf of everyone here in the Blue Room, congratulations and thank you. Thank you very much. First victory in this brand new RBS Six Nations tournament. Dan, talk us through it, because I came in earlier on into the Blue Room and people were like, oh, it was close. Oh, what happened there? So just give us a brief rundown on what went on.
It was tough. It was close. No, it was 9-all at half time, wasn't it? It was tough first half. France kept hold of the ball, moved us around a lot, and second half we came out, I think, thanks to that half-time break and the substitutes that came on, we were able to come through and win the game.
How was it for you, Jamie?
Yeah, it was tough. Like Dan said, I think we got off to a pretty slow start. And then coming off the bench is always difficult in games like that because it's such a physical game. You can't exactly ease yourself into it for the first 5 minutes. 5 minutes in, we were behind our posts, which was always great. But no, I thought we rallied together and we were really good. So, positive in terms that we won it, but there's a lot to work on.
Elliot, it looked like a pretty physical game. The French, some big lads in their squad, and they had a lot of the ball, and there was a lot of open space. But we shut that down eventually. We got the victory. How do we take this victory on to the next one?
I think what Jamie alluded to, we had a very slow start. We wanted to really up the tempo in that first 20 minutes, but I think France, as you said, had a lot of ball and they were very physical with it. So I think we probably have to look at that in the first half and maybe work on that for next week.
Dan, are you immune to pain now? Because you're in the thick of it. Like, look at your ears. Your ears, they're bleeding heavily.
Yeah. That's true.
He is, of course.
Give us a roar, Dan. Give us a roar.
Give us your tiger roar.
My voice was gone. Give it about 3 hours and it'll hurt. So, yeah. But no, the adrenaline of the game takes you through, and then afterwards when you're stuck to your pillow, it's not a great thing.
All right, good stuff. So we're going to get the first question. We've been around the O2 Blue Room. We're going to get the first question from, where's Andrea Krellin? Where's Andrea? There you are, Andrea.
Oh, yeah.
How are you? Are you all right? Good stuff. So, Andrea, she wanted to ask, what did Eddie Jones say to you at half-time that made the difference in the second half?
I think he just said to us, we just got to keep it simple. I think we were forcing things in that first half and giving the ball back to them. I think when we went back to our basics, just going around the corner and physical carries, getting over the gain line, it really had us in good stead.
All right. This is a question to you, Dan. Who's the toughest opponent you've ever faced? That's from Ian, who actually lives in Twickenham.
Apart from us.
Oh, hello, Ian. I'd say the toughest opponent I've faced is probably Jamie George and Mako. You're a nice combo, aren't you? Yeah, so that's what I'll go for, yeah.
Are you just saying that because he stood next to you, or is that actually
No, I'm not just saying that because he's next to me.
All right,
He's
okay.
the only name I could think of. No.
Nice one, Dan. Has the England squad's training and mentality changed since the introduction of the bonus point system? That's from Joe in Leicester.
Not really, actually. There wasn't really too much talk about the bonus points. I don't think we really wanted to focus too much on that. The main focus was on us winning the game, making sure that we do everything that we can to win the game. And then, I think training-wise, the way we talk about it is we always want to train above test match intensity, and by doing that, hopefully we can translate that onto the field and be in good nick when we're on the field. So, the main focus was on performance rather than any bonus points.
Okay, this is a good question. Why do you think we had a slow start? Good grief. Andy Corbett from Bedford gets straight to the door. Is that you? Oh, Andy.
Shout out.
Andy's here, look. He's got his party. Andy's such a big fan. Look at his shirt. All his autographs on there. He's got pictures of all three of you in his wallet. He wants to know, why did you think we had a slow start? I felt like in the second half we were a different team. That's an actual quote. What do you think, Elliot?
I think it's what I alluded to earlier. I think we probably weren't physical enough in that first 20 minutes, and France played a lot out of their half. We thought probably they were going to kick it in the first sort of 10-15 minutes, but they didn't. They played it, and I think we didn't adapt to that. But I think in the second half, as we said, we really adapted to that and just went back to the basics, and it really did us well.
I think the French thought that they had a real chance, and they did throughout the game, because the looks on their faces after the game, it was sheer disappointment. You could see. Must be a good feeling from our perspective.
Yeah, I guess so. I think, from their side, they really got stuck in. I think they've got to be disappointed that they didn't take a couple of their chances, but that's where the credit's got to go to the boys in terms of the way that they defended on our line. They had a few really good opportunities, but we managed to grind it out, get the turnovers, and off the back of that, we managed to put pressure on them. So, it's a close test match, and obviously they got to be gutted, but we're pretty happy.
Okay, one last question. How tired are you after playing such a tough game? I don't know how you would measure tiredness. Dan?
Very tired. Don't tell Eddie. No, I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. The Blue Room showing its appreciation. We like that. Soak it up. That's very good. To make the players feel a little bit more awkward, is there anyone who would like to come up and sing it personally to them? Not yet. Not yet. We're going to play a little game with you guys, okay?
Yes.
Dan, Jamie, and Elliot. We're going to play a game where you've got to tell us who these tweets are about. These are tweets from players. Oh, no. These are tweets from players, but who? Okay, you've got to try and get as many as you can in 60 seconds. We did have a hooter that's just run away. Here it is. Thank you. Are you ready? You hold that. You hoot. Okay. Are you ready? Your time starts now. It's happened. I've turned into that guy walking around Kingston pushing a buggy and catching Pokemon. Who said that?
Danny Kerr.
It is Danny Kerr. Who said this? Godson showing me how to win a few toys at Blackpool North Pier.
Rob Shaw.
It is Chris Robshaw. Well done, member of the audience. Bonus point to you. Who said this? Split is a must-see. James McAvoy is unreal. It is you, Elliot. Well done. Who said this?
Embarrassing.
When your mum says no ball sports inside, but you have your own home.
Jamie.
No. Sorry?
Haskell.
It is James Haskell. Well done. Well done. Next one. Beg your pardon.
It's 'cause he can't.
Who said this? Last tweet took 15 minutes to compose. No, it's not Haskell. It's not Dan.
Marla?
No, it was Dylan Hartley. Who said this? First day out of the sling. All right, I'll start this so I'll finish. First day out of the sling and great to be back on the bike.
Robbo.
It is Robbo. Well done. How did they score? How many?
Absolutely.
All right, calm yourself. How many did they get? I want the score, not a hoot.
12.
Oh, you got 5.
16.
You
Well
got
done.
Yeah, well done, lads. Yeah,
You got 5. Well done. Let's take a question from the room. Has anyone got a sensible question? Remember, the rules are we don't ask, what's your favourite cheese? That's been banned. All right, young gentleman at the front, come forward. What's your name? Where are you from?
Red Leicester.
I'm Mike. I'm from
Camembert.
Aldershot. It seemed, sorry, John. It seemed today that there was so much of a kind of rush kicking game when at the end of the game, with the last 20 minutes, it was ball in hand and we seemed to win the game.
When it comes to the kicking game, you're asking the wrong bloke here.
Elliot.
Elliot, over to you.
I think it's what you said. I think we rushed it a little bit. And then in the second half is what we said. We didn't do it too much and we did it at the right times. I think in the first half we probably did it at the wrong times and we learnt from that and won the game, which is all we wanted to do.
Thank you very much. Very good question. Well composed. Awesome. All right. That's it. Thank you very much. Oh, we'll have one more question because you look so keen and eager to ask one. What's your name? Where are you from?
It's David from Eversholt. With 90 seconds to go, why would you put through the pain of not just playing it with the forwards and working the time clock down and get the knock on and you caused me nearly a heart attack?
Wow. All right. Because it's a sport and it's entertaining, that's why.
Good answer.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, O2 Blue Room, give them a big round of applause. Dan Cole, Jamie George, and Elliot Daly. Thank Thank you very much for joining us on Facebook Live. Tomorrow we're going to do another Inside Live from the training centre, the Mitsubishi England Training Centre. So tune in for that. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Have a great Saturday night. Good night. God bless.
Cheers.
Perfect.